Okay, cool. Guys, we've done we put a hold on human bias for now. We do start motion. This year, we do what a lot of what we did last year, but we actually do some like problems with it. Like, it's all cool and like well knowing what velocity and stuff is, but if you can't use it for anything, it is dead useless. Before we start, I do want to give us a reminder of what do the quantity mean in physics? Like when someone says a quantity, what do you think it is? Someone said how fast. Who's that? Viber's back there somewhere. Arif, what is the quantity? It's something that's measurable of an object. What are the two main quantities we have in physics, Raj? Oh, thank God, actually. Last year when I asked you guys, no, I asked my eights this last year, they came with like the weirdest things, like, but yeah, we don't, I can't remember the brain dead stuff. Yeah. Raj, my next question to you would be, what do you reckon each is? Guys, come on, pay attention. Guys, let's say, instead of a better word for size, let's say magnitude. Guys, how I denote magnitude, if anything, is I put 2 bars around it. Absolute value in maths. Technically, once you understand what an absolute value means, they are technically very, very similar. Pretty much, yes. From 0, exactly same thing, right? No direction, very important. Can you guys, boys, not the front row. Can you guys give me, how many examples do I want? 2 examples of a scalar. Hence something, when you say in a statement, you only provide the magnitude and nothing else. Like, I'm not saying direction anywhere. I said not the front row. Yes. No, you know something. When you say, when someone asks you, what's your mass? Do you say like, my mass is, 50 kilos down to the earth? Did anyone say that? No. Hence, mass is a scalar, because all you say, guys, what's mass measured in? Guys, any force you measure in Newton. Brass. Yes, because you sound like an absolute dweeb if you say Newton, right? Have you tried that, Brass? You have? Can someone give me another example? I know.
My time went west. Yes.
I told a short answer.
The sun rises.
It's an easy example.
The sun rises.
Guys, Ariana, can you give me another one? You are correct. Speed, okay, good. Length, you are correct. No, just say all of them. What speed measured in? Okay, I got it. And then one more. Distance. Guys, a vector. What is a vector, Raj? And magnitude. You need both. Distance. I'll explain distance in detail. So, Not quite displacing, but direction.
I'm sorry, direction.
Yes. Guys, give me an example. This means when I say something, I have to provide its direction with it. For example, you give me one. Not the front row. Boys, not you. Not you. Yeah, yes, that's right. You're asking me? Guys, give me an example. Come on. Something with the direction and magnitude. Guys, someone must have done it in school, I'm so sure. Like, there's no way MLC has not done this in school yet. If Jimmy, your 7 counterparts know this. Because I taught him it today. Guys, give me something which you have to give a direction and magnitude with it. Mass, do you say I weigh 30 kilos down to the earth, Arav?
Yes.
Okay, well, you're a bit weird. Ayush, yes? Thank you. Can you give me a very, very general thing instead of weight? In fact, I'll give it to you. Force. Physics.
Wouldn't it be a vector? No, because it has direction and it has side.
Fine, yeah, but no one really talks about it. Guys, very important. Whenever
Neutron and that. Oh yeah. Velocity.
Guys, whenever you give a force, girls, you have to say 50 newtons, north, south, east, west, 100 degrees, down to the earth, away from an object, whatever. Very, very important. Do not mess this up because every kid will mess it up once in their life. After you mess it up for the first time, do not mess it up again. Huh? Raj, I will write displacement as my third example for a reason. Velocity is good. Guys, in year 7, we think we're very cool when we say the word velocity. Okay, I can assure you, Krish has done this. He uses the word velocity when he's actually meaning speed because velocity sounds cool. Krish, done that before? That's a lie. Okay, that's fair then. It is measured in meters per second as well. However, the additional thing is you need a direction. Someone had a question? No? Cool.
But acceleration is good.
Acceleration is definitely a vector.
Oh, I'm such a idiot.
Okay, cool. Einstein. They're like motion. Guys, I did these in red. I gotta explain what this means. Perhaps you go to a girl's house.
Oh, no, not happening, bro. Not happening.
That's never gonna happen.
Guys, come on. Huh? Christian's not a girl though.
I mean, who knows? Who knows? It's 2025. You can't be saying 2025.
You guys are bad people.
Not in any way. Sorry, sir. Are you really sorry?
Next you go. Okay. Okay, guys, important. Prahas, Ryan, you can be Krish as if you want. Krish, Ryan. So, one important thing I care about a lot is the road to this person's house has a big plot here, like house there, or like many houses all everywhere here. No, it's like, oh my God, I can't do anything with you guys. And this is her house. Okay.
So essentially, insinuating God
Okay,
does not have a house.
cool. Prahas, because he's a normal human, he cannot technically, the quickest way, or one of the ways Prahas can get to his house is by, Prahas sits in his car, and then he's like, okay, let me go this way, and then let me go to her.
So would it be the same as going?
Same? No, you are correct, you're correct. This way and this way, right? Okay, cool. That is what Prahas is doing. This specific path refers to the actual distance traveled by an object to get from one place to another. This is known as distance. It is basically the length of path taken by an object. Cool, Pros, you're happy with distance? However, the other term yes?
If displacement is the length between 2 points directly, when we plot 2 points on a graph, why do we call that the distance and not displacement? Can we call
Because you don't give me a direction to that. When you plot it and find the distance between the two, distance and displacement can be the same in some context. In that context, it is the same because it is a direct way, and it is the length of the path, and it's the displacement. Can be the same. So you can do the same. Guys, the other word displacement is, or displacement. I use this word. Boys, stop talking. I use this term, and be very, very careful. I say the straight line distance between 2 points. What I'm saying is, point A per house and the girl past the house is going to, the direct distance, or the straight line connecting both of them, is displacement. However, the actual path Pras is taking, because he can't teleport through houses, is displacement. Distance is a scalar, meaning Pras can say, Pras said, oh, she asked, what was the distance or how long did it take you, like, how far was it from your house? How far was it from your house? Pras would say, oh, it's like 5 kilometers from my house. No one will ever ask you what the displacement, because that involves you drawing 2 lines and somehow finding that distance. Maps and everything tell you the distance, because you cannot teleport directly through houses and things. Are we cool with these two?
Yeah.
Displacement, please remember, is a vector, which means you have to give direction. In this case, I'll just draw a compass for the sake of it. Guys, that way is north. Displacement, Pras. Displacement would be, I don't know, 2 kilometers northeast. Or on a bearing of 0.45. It is displacement. Exactly, yes.
This app isn't working out.
Yeah, it's good, I like that. Guys, please know that.
It's good notes. It's a crazy good app.
Guys, so. Oh, wow. Girls, we good? That's exactly how they explain displacement. Straight line distance between 2 points, and distance how far everything is. Scalar vector. I can't do pen and paper now. I got way too much stuff. I handwrite, but I handwrite on iPad. Pen and paper is good. Guys, same thing. Guys, we do formulas now. Let me explain. Guys, a good question. Someone asked, what's velocity? Velocity is basically speed plus direction. Which basically means it is how fast something is and where the direction it's going in. For example, if Prahas is moving 1 kilometer per hour, that's his speed. If he says 1 kilometer per hour east, that's his velocity. So velocity is both of these, whereas speed is just this. So then the magnitude of velocity is technically speed. But if you don't understand that, you don't need to worry. Yes. Yeah.
Does directionally count as like east of like north, east, west?
That can be
south,
anything.
southwest?
Bearings, whatever.
Left and right.
Left to right, chill. Guys, the formula we all know. Girls, come on, focus. Average speed is distance on time. What's wrong with this? The formula is not wrong. What's wrong with it? Why are they saying speed is v? Isn't v velocity?
That's what I think.
Technically, you can say s. Because this is definitely wrong, I'm pretty sure. Yes.
This is one movie that I cannot remember. Like I just cannot remember. It's like something equals AT squared.
S is ut half at squared.
Yeah, well, what is that?
Displacement. Huh? There is. Guys, boys, stop talking. Yes. Guys, how many books do we need? How many? Behind a flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boys at the end. Do you have books? Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Guys, have a read of this. And do these 2 questions.
Meters per second.
Guys, have a read of this. I will be back and do the 2 questions I said.
Where is he? Where is he? Are you sure? Are you sure? Where is Omni-Man? Where is he? Are you sure? Ari, how much did you rate? It's like it's 50 out of 10, bro. What? Huh? If you need a calculator, you're weird, bro. Easy. The answer. This guy's playing Clash again. Is he in Pekka's playground? Or... Oh wait, no, he's not. Play again. Let me check answers. 100. Chat, this is easy. This is easy, bro.
Okay, guys, very important thing. Boys, turn around. For us, don't be weird. Okay, guys, for those who read it, to go from kilometers an hour to meters per second, you divide by 3.6. Okay, let's say you forget it. This is the way you remember. If I'm going 100 kilometers in 1 hour, let's just say I times by 3.6. There's no way on the freeway you see a car going at 360 meters per second, right? I mean, you look out the window. 350 a second is like a 400-meter race in 1 second. No, hence you divide. Basically, you go.
27 and plus 7.9.
You can't times by it because timesing is too hard. Just remember 3.6. What is it, Chris?
These as decimals means
Yeah, what's 27 what?
Alright, so I got 27.7 7 apparent.
Guys, if you're wondering, girls, stop talking. If you're wondering, I should be rigorous with it. I shouldn't be like bad with it. Let me make sure this makes sense. Guys, stop talking. Winston, tell me why 3.6. Exactly that. So, right, I don't want to teach this through this. Guys, if you talk, I don't do anything because I can't be bothered, bro.
I thought you said you were gonna continue. Last week you said you were gonna continue.
You just switched up like
Bruh, what's the point in me doing that? I've done it like thousands of times.
Yes, it is last week you said it's like
Would you leave a recurring dot on the
I do on Monday.
so you said you were
would you leave a recurring dot on the 7?
I was just 7.8. I'm 0.78 or 0.8 even.
are you gonna get a
No, not at all. Immunology, microbiology.
Is it true that you're lucky to just pass it? That's what everyone says.
You can do it.
I mean, of course for you study like every day. You're insane. How do you study for this?
I had some questions I made, but that's not
Like if you're in year 8 and how
practice tests and stuff.
that's it.
To be honest, all in high school, yeah.
And how would you like make sure like would you say just going over questions multiple times and do like the like not make silly mistakes?
The more questions you get, probably better.
So I had a question my test. I was like and then so wait, let me write it out first.
Might be worse.
You said 3 to 1. Like something, it was something like a 5 equals a plus b all to the square root, and then we had to prove this. We have like plug numbers into these, like a equals 3, b equals 4, c equals 4.
What's C equal to?
No, they didn't say.
It's just we can like transitive. No, it's just that this box before it closes. You can plug them in, or you can pull it geometrically. No, you can always do it like multiplying by. I mean, it's their talking out class. Clearly, they don't want to do anything. That's fine with me.
That's why you're being like noise cancelling earphones and just like do your own like exam study all day. No, bro, I'm not losing my. Was there a lot of proof as to this goal?
Year 11 there is.
So learning proofs would be pretty.
No, it is cool. You get good at math.
Holy.
Or if you talk, you're out, okay? I'm making a new rule for you, okay?
Specifically our.
Brass, same for you. New rule for you though. Agreed? Boys, can one of you go? Your sheets should be ready. Can one of you get sheets? The reason it is divided by 3.6 is because if you can imagine, 1 kilometer an hour is basically me saying 1,000 meters per hour. So in 1 hour, I travel 1,000. And then if I want to do 1,000 is pretty much 1,000 meters, we can keep meters. 1 hour is basically seconds in 1 hour. So then basically if I want to get the bottom to just 1, I would have to multiply the bottom by this. So then I have to multiply the top by that. So then you get meters per second. That's what you get 3.6. But I mean, if you just want to, you can remember 3.6. Or what I used to do is I used to just say 100 meters per hour. So 1,000 meters in 1 hour, or in 3,600 seconds. If I want to find 1 second, what I do, you just cross multiply them. Have your way, but by the end, if you can just remember these, then it's probably going to be better for you. Okay, guys, same formula. Different. Basically, you're rearranging it. You multiply everything by t, and your distance is vt. Basically, find distance. Be very, very careful. What was distance again? Vector or scalar? Scalar. What's average speed? Is speed a scalar or vector? What's time? Okay. That is why I technically can't write average velocity. Because velocity would imply direction, and that would imply I need a direction here. Hence, I could write displacement is equal to v times t. Because this is a vector, and that's a scalar.
So transposing this would mean that v equals d upon t.
Yes. What's worth knowing? Maybe, yeah, I've seen a question like this in a test before. Okay, when you drive, there's a reaction time in which the car, it's basically the time between you recognizing something and putting hitting the brake. That is the reaction time. Huh? No, it's basically the time before you see an obstacle and you click to hit the brake. The distance traveled in that time is your reaction distance. Very, very risky, especially when you use your phone to drive, because that just means there's a longer reaction time. By our formula, increasing time will increase distance.
Wait, do you have a slower reaction when you drive?
Yes. And then you can drink plus alcohol too.
I expect to get a PSA in this way.
Important. Guys, there's something called instantaneous speed and average speed. Average speed was distance divided by time. This could mean though, if I'm going, let's say 10 kilometers, I'm traveling total 10 kilometers in 1 hour. It could, however, mean my average is obviously going to be 10 kilometers per hour. But it could mean that in the first 30 minutes, I'm traveling at 20 kilometers an hour or something. So I make up my distance, but then the last 30 minutes, I'm not even moving at all. That's why average speed tells you your like speed over the entire course of the journey. But instantaneous speed gives you the speed at the given time. For this formula, you guys don't need to worry.
Can you tell us a formula?
Depends though. There's so many.
What? Wait, sorry. So you said that there was that formula that was like
S, yeah.
S equals UT plus times 1/2
AT squared.
AT squared. And what's U and A and T?
I can't explain kinematics to you, it's too much.
Well, let's search it up.
Yeah, I think it's cool. Guys, we're gonna be very, very careful. It's not gonna get you. Alright, you talk? Yeah? 5 seconds ago, did you talk? That way? You talk that way? What were you doing with your mouse? Was it just moving?
He was eating.
Ross, you were looking the other way as well? Were you looking in his direction? This makes me want you to get. This makes me want me to kick you out more. If you're honest and just own up to it, yeah, fine. Yes. Why? Were you gonna talk back? You did? Okay. Guys, we're gonna be very, very careful when you define velocity. Velocity again, it is a vector. To define it, we have to say rate of change of displacement. It's very important to say rate of change and not just change. Because what velocity is, it's how fast displacement changes over time. For example, for the sake of it, let me just say at t equal to 1, well, let me be careful. Let's say at t equal to 2, your displacement is 1. At t is equal to, I'll just say 1, fine. My displacement is 2 time. T equal to 3, let's say my displacement is equal to 3. How fast it is changing over a specific time interval is my velocity. This changes by 1, changes by 1. Hence my velocity is going to be 1 meters per second plus some direction.
So when we refer to PT, it will always be seconds.
Seconds. How fast this changes is equal to your velocity.
Think of like Torricelli's laws, like square root of 2gh or something.
For what? Escape velocity?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
You can prove it.
good, dude. Can't we like get it from like getting mgh?
Yes, that's how you do it.
Why not?
Speed. Again, remember, velocity is just speed given a direction.
Oh,
Guys, very important actually. Guys, if I want to write this mathematically, anyway, I can do it. If I want to write velocity mathematically, how do I do it? Raj, any clue? Hint is this. Anyone know? I want to write velocity using like math symbols. Anyone know? Math symbols. Boys, this is worth knowing.
wait, what do you mean by that?
I don't want it in words. I want it as like we're using like an equation. Anyone know? That's Ohm's law for electricity. For us, yes? Huh? No, I want to know what it equals to. Yes. That's average speed. No, I want something else. Guys, think about what I've written here. What else have you seen rate of
Would
change?
it be like a linear equation?
Not quite. Guys, we should know. Rate of change is synonymous with this word that you guys do know. known as gradient. You then know what the gradient is? Rise over run. Rate of change of y over x, change in y and change in x. Hence, velocity is basically change in displacement divided by change in time. Given a graph of displacement time, its gradient will represent velocity. We will do graph analysis now, after.
Wait, what was it? What's the y equals mx plus c?
Line. Guys, there are these ways in which you can measure speed. You can do it through something called like light gates. When skiers ski between like these like holes off the ground, they have lasers in it, which you can measure instantaneous speed with. That's how you get the cool stats on your screen. However, there's also this, everyone will do this experiment once in one of the years. Basically, what happens is this. You have like a long strip of paper connected to some power. Your arm, there's like a vibrating arm which like either punches holes or like draws a mark or something. It vibrates at a certain frequency. And then you connect this to something, and as the object moves, increasing speed, you can check the space between dots, and that tells you something. For example, if the space is the same, that means it's traveling the same distance in the same time, hence constant speed. If it's accelerating, that means it's getting faster. The distance between dots increases, and decelerating is the opposite. Everyone will do this experiment once, it's dead, but you guys gotta know it.
I can like shoot a laser at 120 laser and see how long
Yes.
things takes apart.
Sorry? Off a displacement time graph. I'm doing graphs now, so you guys don't have to worry. But yeah. Okay, cool. I have it here, I'll explain. Graph number 1. Distance time graph. Actually, before we do one thing, you're running a 400-meter race. For those who don't know 400, you run on like an oval. Tell me, what's the displacement after a 400 meters? Let me give you the question. What's the distance traveled after a 400-meter race? Cool. Good. Guys, what was displacement again? The straight line distance between start and end. Don't they start and end in the same place? So your displacement is 0. Whatever, meters north or whatever. No one cares. You can really get it with any unit. Yeah. But I mean, please know this 400 thing. I've seen this in like a test before. They asked in like part A, part B. For 2 marks, you have to know both of it. It is, but not many people didn't get this right. Okay, guys, graph number 1. Huh? I give it, but I don't think anyone does it.
Start assigning it like compulsory to like the people.
I can't check everyone's work, that's too much.
No, the people who are like chatting with us.
That's like
And then publicly
60
shame them-
people.
Publicly shame them if they. So can you give us some?
Okay. Guys, you're given this. Tell me, how do you find gradient? Formula? Rise over run. You agree rise is change in distance divided by change in time. What's distance over time equal to? Speed. Therefore, the gradient of a distance time graph is your speed.
Which you can't do that right. I mean, if you took
Also gonna say I was gonna hear something else. I forgot what I was gonna say. I'm not gonna remember it now.
try tell me,
There's something about this.
tell me what you were gonna say. I hope you remember.
I don't even know, but I know I was gonna say something. Okay, guys. Oh, I got it. The trick in figuring out, because once you get like higher years, they love graphs because they know everyone hates graphs. Then they ask, like, they give some weird formula. For example, they gave me this formula. Could I, what is the formula for?
I cannot. Is that N? Oh, that's a. Is that a pi?
Yes. The point is, they give you some fancy formula and they say graph B versus R or B versus I and give me the gradient. What does the gradient mean? The tip in finding always what a gradient means is this. We always think gradient is rise over run. Rise is to do anything with the y-axis, right? Run is x. Hence, your gradient, you can just think of, is just divide whatever your y-axis label is with your x-axis label. So you've got gradient is equal to distance divided by time. And that is average speed.
Was that numerator thing you were had something with micro or something?
It's magnetic field strength given a
I
current.
swear you wrote like the
Mu naught.
Yeah, so mu naught. So that means naught or something.
Huh?
You wrote a circle after that. That means naught.
No, yeah, mu naught, yes. It's a constant. That's the trick. If you want to find what any gradient of any graph means, divide your y by x. Whatever that meaning you know is your grade, is what your gradient means. They can also ask. The other question is, what does the area under the graph mean? To figure this out, just multiply your y-axis and x-axis. For example, what happens when you multiply distance by time? Do you know what this means? I don't know. What does distance times time equal to? I don't know. Which probably means it's nothing of significance. If this was velocity, however, what does velocity times time equal to? So you know the area under the graph is displacement. Gradient, divide your axis, area under the graph times it. Whatever it means is whatever your graph actually refers to. Distance time is easy usually. But hello? Displacement time now. Guys, please remember it is displacement, which means straight line distance of 2 points. It's not the total distance traveled. You'll also notice once a distance time graph starts, it can never go back to zero because your distance is the total length you travel. That can never go back to zero. Displacement can, because this has to be returned back home. That's displacement then, right? Because you've given a direction.
Because like you go from one place to the other and then you come back and then you're just doubling.
Doubling this, exactly. No, that's not it.
Wait, you can spell LeBron.
Guys, displacement time graph. Again, I want to know what the gradient equal to. How do I find what the gradient is? Yes. RF, gradient distance over speed. That's none of these words. Is this distance? Where is distance? Guys, what's this equal to? Hence, the gradient of a displacement time is your velocity. The most common graph you'll always get, however, is a graph of velocity time or speed time. Very, very common. Guys, a lot of people mess this up because they confuse displacement time and velocity time or whatever. If you're reading a velocity time, keep reminding yourself that the y-axis is your speed or velocity. Meaning a higher y-axis will mean greater velocity, not to do with distance or displacement yet. Please, please, please read what your graph labels are. Only then and then interpret it. Guys, by my logic, what should gradient be equal to technically? Y over x. What's v on t equal to? Velocity divided by time is equal to acceleration. Now we know what acceleration is.
Oh yeah.
The rate of change of velocity over time.
Because velocity is m1s. Sorry, ms to the negative 1.
Exactly, yes. Area under the graph. How do I find that? Of velocity over time. Raj, give me one thing. Yes, all right. For what? Acceleration? Yes, you're correct. But right, do you agree? By me taking the gradient, I'm inherently doing. Guys, how do I find area under the graph? What do I do? Multiply the axes. What's v times t equal to? No, that's v divided by t. What's velocity by time equal to? Displacement. No. Rod, specifically change in displacement, but yeah. Oh, there we are. And guys, if it's a speed time, it's distance and average speed respectively. I want to do this question. Let's do it.
We just finished doing some electronics thing in math. We just finished using. We had a unit where we used Pascal's triangle.
Yes.
No, what? Over. You gotta
Guys, have a go at 12. 12 is not easy by any means. My word, 12 is kind of hard. Huh? Nah, I reckon B you can have an answer. A is dodgy to get an answer. What do you reckon for A, Stephen?
B. There's no. Wait. Yes. No. Wait.
Guys, okay.
Yeah.
What is a stationary object to be deep?
Yeah, it would.
As time goes
Because
on,
it's not.
Boys, you want a sheep, but you don't use the sheep.
A would be D.
Exactly.
That's the entire row. Not just. Guys, I want to know, out of these, displacement, not distance, time graph, what is stationary?
Stationary. It means it's being affected by time. Whereas
It means that nothing is.
Okay, what do we reckon?
it's D. D.
D?
I think movement is constant. I think A is D, B is E, C is
Raj?
D is F.
We ask you, what is the answer to A?
S is not that
Can I ask you actually, to go on the white? Because you last time I asked a question like this, you're the only one to get it. What do you reckon is stationary? Is it D or is it anything else?
If it's not D,
You reckon D? Or you don't reckon D?
are you trying to trick us?
Okay.
He's gonna say it's D, right? So I swear, but it's not D. It's not.
You reckon D?
I'm probably wrong with you.
How is it none of it?
Guys, let's say a guy's running around in a circle. You agree? Radius is always the same. So you agree that he can be moving around, that's his distance changing. But you agree his displacement, straight line distance between 2 points is always constant. Is he moving?
No.
He's running around in a circle. Is he stationary? No, he's none. That's why I said 12A was hard question. Let me explain it. It's none.
So I said
It's none of all. Wait, did you say it's none of them? It's like a
I don't think
I guessed it, bro.
I think you guessed.
I said none of
You
these.
guessed it, right? Could you explain like what I explained?
So, isn't it none?
It
Because
was none of them.
if it was to be like stationary, it would be like.
Technically, you're at 0. Okay, well, okay. So I know what you're gonna say. Question is weird in the sense.
It's not the 400-meter thing.
Exactly. That's why I did the 400-meter example. Grenade, when you said that example was easy.
Huh?
I was right.
Which example?
The 400-meter one.
I didn't even say anything about it.
I thought you said it's easy, the 2-mark question. Guys, let me explain once again. The question is weird because it doesn't mention the type of motion. But displacement is straight line distance between 2 points. If a guy is moving in a circle, if he ends even here, isn't this length the same? Because it is a radius. That length is the same as this length. The radiuses are equal. None. But you could assume D is like he's moving in a straight line and he stopped.
Wait, so if we got them in a test, would you actually say none of it?
What did that answer give you? That'd be a reason.
I'll accept D. Alright, Zoom people, that's it. We're doing math now.